Hello, welcome back to another Aviation Greeks live stream. Today we are flying from London Heathrow Echo Golf Lima Lima to Frankfurt Echo Delta Delta Foxtrot. We have a change in our flight plan, and we are starting from Heathrow because the traffic was so big that we have to wait 58 or between 58 and 2 hours to get clearance to fly to London. So now we're starting from London, which will make our flight much more better and faster instead of waiting 30 minutes into the gate. Okay, now I am connected. Oh, hello. Hello, AppGeek. Hello, Yoda. Hello. Hello, S2. Thank you very much. Oh, favorite YouTuber. Maid Corbatu. Hello. Thank you very, very much. 8 viewers. There's so many. Very much it's very unexpected. Okay, so now let's start our flight. Let's see different planes around us. I have to do all of the cockpit preparation before the taxi. We have some Iberia A320 and the Embraer right there. So now let's start our operations. Let's request our ground power unit, also known as GPU. Ground power unit is connected and external power is on. You have to wait 5 seconds for the plane to boot up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can see the screens turning on. So now we can engage the batteries after we check that the voltage is above 27%. So battery 1 and battery 2 are on. Now we should check on our ECAM that we have normal power transfer from our battery 1 to battery 2, so that's very good. We should now enable the oxygen supply and align the IRS to IRS1 to nav, IRS2 to nav, and IRS3 to nav for the GPS line. We should also set the emergency lights to armed and the navigation and logo lights to on and the strobe lights to auto. So now we can see that our flight plan is requested from the tablet. Let me also engage the FSTL injector and the fly-by-wire SIM bridge. Okay. It is now connected. So let's go to the initialization page and request our flight plan. I will try to fly with A350, but if I want to be realistic, I have to fly many hours, which due to the lack of time and a lot of homework, I don't think it may be possible. So we're flying from Heathrow Echo Golf Lima Lima to Echo Delta Delta Foxtrot Frankfurt. So now let's connect to our first frequency. Let me also take a look at the airport chart to know my routing. Let me also turn on charts on my phone, so it can help me with the taxi. If you have any questions about the aircraft and any procedure, feel free to ask me. Okay, we have the ground frequency available right now, but I think we also have ACARS, which means that we can do hands-free clearance, which is kind of complicated, so I will prefer the normal way. So let me set the squawk to auto, all MTA array. Can you fly to F and G? F and J? Michigan. Oh, I wrote F and T. F and J is in. Oh, that's why I didn't know the code. Oh, well, I can't fly to Pyongyang. The airport is not even modeled, so I don't think it's a good idea. Also, and also I don't have any air cargo plane. So now let's boot up to the ground frequency. Now let's write on my notebook that today we have 22 of November 2025. Airline is DLH Lufthansa. The aircraft is the Airbus A320neo, and the call sign is DLH Lufthansa 1123, the all-time classic. Let's do the cockpit preparation checklist. Gear pins and covers are removed. Fuel quantity is as procedured by our ACARS. Seatbelt signs are as required. ADRS is set to nav. We need 5 minutes for alignment. Bar reference is QNH 1011. We should set VOR, and airport. Castrol on the and waypoint on the first officer side. Then VOR again. We should also enable the ACARS. In a second. Okay, I just started my ACARS. So this is our flight plan. We're going to get the departure from the clearance, and then we'll fly east to Frankfurt. I hope this will be a great and safe flight. So now we will turn on close the cockpit door as we prepare the aircraft for the passenger and the baggage. Let me also run the fire tests, APU fire test. Everything looks good. Now let me do the engine 1 fire test. and the engine number due to fire test. What are my PC specs? My PC specs, I have a 4070 Ti with a 77X3D. I have 64 gigabytes of RAM and a B550 motherboard. And now I'm looking for buying a 5070 Ti. So if you have any recommendations, feel free to help me. When you fly to Prague, yes, it's very close to Athens, so it'd be very helpful to fly to Prague. A good idea. Okay, let me now request a clearance. Let me confirm that the delivery frequency is not on. Okay, so we have to contact ground. Okay, now let's request our clearance.
After the A321, left to right on Bravo, right Bravo, hold the tight. After the A320 left to right,
Lufthansa 123, hello, requesting clearance delivery IFR to Frankfurt, ready to copy.
Lufthansa 1123, Heathrow ground, hello, straight to Frankfurt, getting to Foxtrot departure, 43522.
Lufthansa 13, clear to Frankfurt, return to Foxtrot departure, squawk 3522.
Correct, break KLM 7001, contact tower 187450, bye-bye.
Okay, readback is correct. So the squawk is 3522. I hope you can hear the ADC. If there are not any problems, if there are, you can type me on the chat. Squawk 3522 identified. Let's turn on the weather panel and locate the way. Let me also start the boarding process. It takes 7 minutes. Okay, so now let's set up our flight plan. We have the departure runway, which is, if I check the ATIS, it's departure runway 27 right, so we will choose runway 27 right for departure.
Stations at Heathrow QNH 1010, again Heathrow QNH 1010.
Oh, I made a mistake. I looked at the Frankfurt, and I couldn't find the runway 27. Okay, runway 27 right. We have the 2 Foxtrot departure. Yeah, let me know that on my notepad. That 2 Foxtrot departure. That 2 Foxtrot departure. So now that's our departure. We'll continue, then we will turn right, then we'll continue to flying east all the way to above the sea, and then approach mainland Europe and then Germany. Okay, our iris is aligned. The weather is pretty rainy here in London. Now let me also pin the chart and calculate the takeoff speeds. We will use thrust toga. The plane doesn't want to fill the data. We'll have to do it manually then. Okay, so we have to wait for our company to send us the AOC messages. As I've planned, the fuel was set to nope. There we are. So the fuel predictions were set as our block fuel is 3.4, and the zero fuel weight is 60.6, and we have a takeoff weight of 63.8. I can see that the ground services have been completed, so we should disconnect the catering and the baggage So now we're going to request our weather.
Hello, welcome. Sorry, not that. Taxi Echo and Golf to stand 335. Good night.
Let's request our weather. A2 AOC menu. Weather requests.
627 Mike, complex tower 18.505, verified. Bye-bye. 18505.
Received. Now let's wait for the weather to be received. Let's do a parking brake test. We can see that the brake pressure is normal. So the brakes are okay. For some reason there is no meter available on Heathrow, which is pretty weird. What a weird situation. How it's no meter available. It's really weird. So let me check the tablet. 104 knots. Okay, so the weather seems pretty good. But we have a low visibility due to the fog and the rain. Now let me also pin the departure chart, which has a code of, let me see, 10-3 Delta. Latitude Foxtrot departure. 6,000 feet minimum altitude. And Delta 32, which we are going to take, is 5 to 6,000 feet of separation. Okay. Let me try again with the calculator. That's not good. Okay, so I have to open my phone and calculate it manually. Give me a second. I'm sorry for that happening. Okay, the 60.6 is the fuel weight, the block is 3.4, and the maximum takeoff weight is 63.8. So the results are 154, 156, and 159. P1 is 154, the rotation speed is 156, and the P2, which don't necessarily need, is 159. We'll use, of course, flaps 1 for this normal takeoff. As we're waiting for the boarding to be completed, we should engage our auxiliary power unit. So APU starter master is on. We have to wait 3 seconds for the APU to boot up. But we can also see that the cabin condition is, oh, the cockpit is pretty cold, so we should turn on the heating system. Okay, now the cabin should heat up. APU starter. And the climb is 7,000.
Boarding completed.
Boarding is completed as the flight attendant just called out. So now we're waiting for the APU to boot up. APU is available, so APU blade is now on and should feed the cabin with
myself, your captain, the first officer, cabin crew. I'd like to take this time to welcome you aboard our flight.
We're just
with
wrapping up
warm
some
air.
paperwork
You
up
see
front
that
here,
the
waiting to see final numbers from the ground crew, then we'll be on our way.
Yep, we're gonna
Flight
see the
attendants will be coming to your cabin shortly with a very
condition
important
page.
safety briefing. We do
Now
ask that
let's
you
test
give
all
them
the
control of
pages.
the
The
flight attendants
engines
as they're
are
being
turned
safe
off.
the
The
operations
bleed
of this
is
airline
looking
schedule.
good.
We do
The
appreciate your
APU
business having aboard this
has
flight. If there's anything we
provides
can do to make your
bleed
flight any more enjoyable,
pressure
please
to
don't
the
hesitate to
engines
ask.
and to
Welcome
the
aboard.
cabin. The pressure is normal for the altitude we are in. The electrical seem good. We can see that the APU generates 115 volts, which is the normal. The hydraulics are all looking good. The fuel is set. So now that the fuel is set and passengers are loaded, we should engage the no smoking signs and the seatbelt signs and turn on the fuel pumps. So now let's do the before start checklist. Before start checklist. Parking brake is tested. Takeoff speed and thrust are inserted. Pitch trim should be at 0% neutral. And rudder trim is again on 0.0 very neutral. Let me now fix the lighting conditions of the aircraft to have a better environment. Okay, everything is set. Let's now request our winds. The cruising wind, the descent wind, and everything. Now we should close and all of the doors. And now that the APU is up and running, we should disconnect the external power unit. We can check it out on the electrical page. Ground power unit is not connected, so we should disconnect. If you have any questions, feel free to type them on the comments below. Okay, now we are ready to request our pushback. Lufthansa 113 requesting push and start.
Lufthansa 1123, then 221, push and start through safety.
Push and start approved facing east, Lufthansa 103. So we are approved for push and start to runway 27 right, so we should face east. Climbing the pushback. Oh, for viewers, no, thank you very much, guys. Let's now request the pushback tag. We still have some raindrops falling. And we're ready to leave. We can also set up camera 15, which is personally my favorite one. 14 and 15 are the best. The wing views with the raindrops are amazing. So nose wheel steering is disconnected due to the pushback tag. So now let's disconnect our parking brake and wait for the tag to push us. How long is the flight? It's gonna take about 2 hours with approach, 1.5 hours, 2 hours maybe. It's not a long flight, but if you see the meter, it's very long because of the heavy traffic and heat in Frankfurt. So that's why I spawned in London instead of Frankfurt, because we had to wait 2 hours just to get the clearance. But here we got in 5 minutes. Pushback track? Are you... Why aren't you working? Come on, pushback track. You can do this. The parking brake is off. Okay, we are now pushing back. Yep, as we can see. So that means that engine page, engine mode selector to ignition, and engine number 2 start. We can see that the bleed air is entering the engine. This means that now that the fans are starting to spin. So the E2 is rising, engine number 2 is 2%. Now the fuel got involved and the engine is starting normally. So we're taking off from runway 27 right. Now that the engine engine number 2 has surpassed 10%, so engine number 1 start. We don't need anti-ice for this flight as the weather is 8 degrees. The engine number 1 fuel is starting up. Give me a second.
Runner 405 to ground, hello, I don't have your flight plan. Shuttle 2 X-ray, contact tower 118.50.
Hello. Hello, Bertel. Nice to be here. Okay, now that the engine has reached, the engine number 2 has reached 90%, which is available. Now the engine number 1 is also available, so we will switch the engine mode selector to the normal position. Now that the engines are all set up, we should now disable the APU. APU blade is off and APU master is also off. We should now engage our parking brake for the pushback type to disconnect from our aircraft. And we should engage the taxi light. So now let's set the airport chart.
Pivot 515 amended taxi Alpha, link 52, then Yankee through Handley to stand 523.
Hope the airport just bugged. Here we are.
First, pivot 9172, contact tower 18505, bye bye. I don't know what it was, it's like, you know, taxi alpha, correction, taxi right alpha, hold Pluto.
So after start checklist, anti-ice is off, ECAM status shows no blue, windows are closed and beacon lights are turned off.
Station because, correction, station 4, first group dynamic.
So now we will do the flight control check.
5, 2, 1.
Rudder left,
You're gonna have to
rudder right,
a little bit, apologies.
neutral. Elevator up, elevator down, neutral. Aileron left, aileron right, neutral. Flight control check is complete. Flaps 1,
Either down. Hello. Reverse side, positive.
you can hear the flaps and slats extending.
Golf Singapore, that makes 2 Foxtrot departure.
Auto brake is set to max.
NH1010.
The spoilers are set to armed. The cabin is now ready. And we should where the takeoff configuration is set to normal. So everything is set except the flight attendants saying us that the cabin is ready. So now let's request our taxi clearance. You can hear the station being unreadable.
Border 5, I still don't have your flight time and I found out why. You're currently contacting Heathrow ground. You're Gatwick. Contact them 121805. No worries, see the 706 at Tower, 1185 at 5, to go flight by in. 118505, 0515, you've got a possible...
We have to wait for the stations to finish.
Caution ahead, if unable, hold the hand in.
Let me turn on the radar radar. Hello. Hello, Kashi.
Roger.
After the station, I probably request my taxi instructions. Let me also turn on my phone with the charts. Up.
Copenhagen, Britain Bar, 7 Foxtrot departure, squawk 101, squawk 7775, NH1010.
So we'll probably taxi via the Bravo taxiway, then Lima, all the way to holding short of Lima to
departure, and with squawk 7775 on NH1012 on Northwest 1116. Northwest 1123, correct, break, Zero 2 and X-ray, contact tower 118.
you can also see this plane landing.
18515,
Oh, there's so much new stations.
Then left on to the parallel, then taxi
That's 777. That's a British Airways landing. That's a batter. Yep, that's a batter. Well done, 777.
Frankfurt, stepping to 2 Foxtrot departure, squawk 2224, NH1010.
What's around? Lufthansa 103 requesting taxi IFR.
Two stations, first Lufthansa 1123. Did you hear about four?
Lufthansa 103 requesting taxi IFR.
Sorry, Lufthansa 123, taxi Bravo, link 28, left Alpha, hold assassin.
Lufthansa 113 taxiing on Bravo, link to 8, taxiing to Latin.
Negative, check back, Frank Seabird 352, taxi left Alpha, hold at
Oh, it's Saturn. Oh, I got confused. It's Bravo, Lima 28, then Alpha, and then Saturn.
Hello. What did it say? Taxi Alpha, sorry, Alpha.
So we're taxiing to Bravo, then link. Then link to 8, which I'm currently on. Kilo 1, Lima 2 to not Titan. The instructions are Bravo, link 22, then Titan. Bravo, then Alpha to Saturn. Okay, there we are. It's kind of getting late here. Now we're turning to Alpha. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for departure. Oh, I received the message that the chat is disconnected for some reason. Taxiing now to Saturn. Taxi checklist. Flight controls are checked. Flaps and settings are plus lights. ECAM, radar and PWS are on and auto. Engine mode selector is normal and ECAM memo shows no blue. Hello, Fig. What's up? Nice to see you there. Contacting tower 118.505. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Okay, we should now contact the tower. Let's start the clock. And now let's wait to contact the So you're flying Lufthansa? Yes, I'm flying Lufthansa. The Lufthansa A320neo registered as Delta Alpha India Juliet Echo. Lufthansa 103 requesting further instructions. Lufthansa 13 taxiing link 23, link 22, holding short of Alpha 3. Alpha 2, Lufthansa 13. Okay. Do the A340 sometimes. Well, I don't have the inbuilt A340, which is the best aircraft I can possibly fly because the others are very low quality and not that detailed, so I can't fly VATSIM with them. So that's why I don't have A340. I only have the A320 and the A380 and the A350. So link 20, link 21, link 22 to Alpha 2. The worst thing that would happen right now is a power cut. That would be the worst thing ever. Well, now I'm holding short of Alpha 2. Oh, my rudder. Clear for takeoff, runway 27, right to Lufthansa 13. So, we're clear for takeoff. Takeoff lights are all on. Lineup checklist. Takeoff runway 27 right. TCAS are all on, and packs 1 and 2 are on. So, takeoff. Let me also now set the departure. SRS, auto thrust blue, auto brake max. Acceleration. A 100 knots. $120. 1, rotate. Positive climb, gear up. Speed 220. Lufthansa 13, can you please repeat the frequency? 134.125. Lufthansa 13, have a nice day, bye bye. I'm amazed how kind English people are. Lufthansa 103 at flight level 250. Oh, I think I said something wrong. Maintaining 6,000 feet. Lufthansa 13. Okay, we will have open climb with managed speed. Wow, look at Heathrow. Look at how amazing it looks. Wow. I have the same photo when I visited Heathrow this April. Wow. Speed checked. Laps up. Wow. Look at this. So amazing. Look at the departures. What an amazing airport Heathrow is. You can also send me your favorite airports, guys. Lufthansa 13, can you please repeat? Flying heading 140 degrees. Lufthansa 13. Heading 140. And still on 6,000 feet. Okay. That's decent. 6,000 feet. Like to check the airspace. To check the traffic. We'll have a lot of traffic here in the London airspace. Oh, that's an MD-11. It's a UBS MD-11 according to VATSIM radar. W. Standard speed. Standard barometric reference, sorry. Climbing flight level 160, Lufthansa 13. Climbing flight level 160. Turning left, getting 095. 095. Wow. Sadly, you have clouds and we can't see the London from above. It's really beautiful, but good night. You can check here. It's 22 Well, you're 1 hour behind me. Here it's 11:17 p.m. Greece. 1 hour ahead of you. Lufthansa 13, can you please report say again the waypoint? Direct to Cockpit, Lufthansa 13. Well, I can't find the waypoint on the... Lufthansa 103, can you please spell the waypoint? Kilo Alpha Kilo, Lufthansa 13. Kilo Oscar Kilo, Lufthansa 13, apologizing. Oh, Kilo Oscar Kilo. Okay, we passed 10,000 feet. Oh, hello, Luton. Okay, we passed 10,000 feet, so landing lights should be retracted. Climbing flight level 180, Lufthansa 13. Contacting London Control 129.430, Lufthansa 13. Bye bye. Lufthansa 103, it's on frequency. Climbing flight level 290, Lufthansa 13. I'm amazed for how kind these people are. Why is map partially displayed? Why is that? If you have any questions, feel free to type them on the chat below. Hello, Aaron. Nice to see you. Okay, so we're now peacefully climbing through flight level 280. Climbing as usual. Let me turn on the exterior lights so you can see the engines a little bit better. pressed the wrong button, but the landing gear didn't extend because the airplane is very smart. The landing gear is locked. We can also see it here, it says locked. So even though we put the switch down, the landing gear cannot be extended at the speed and altitude. That's why the many reasons I love the Airbus so much. All of the Airbus planes are unique and amazing. Okay, we should now disable the signal signs and engage the light above. We can also see a plane. It's according to VATSIM ATC, it's a Boeing 747 approaching to London Gatwick. Climbing, he's descending, but we have a 10,000 feet difference. Let me also check the well, we can see the 747 flying above us. Very good progress, AviationGreeks. Thank you very much, Fig. I hope your channel goes well too. Shout out to Fig Aviation. Weekly edits. We have 16 minutes into our flight and we're going to arrive at 20 and 9 UTC. So I will estimate around an hour due to the lot of traffic. If you have any questions, feel free to answer to whatever comments. I'm very happy to answer. Okay, the next one. Do you prefer this view or this view for the cruise? Type on the comments to know, because we'll take a 10-minute break to grab a snack and get a bottle of water. So type below which camera do you prefer. This one, the cockpit, or this one. I can also turn off the lights if you want. More aesthetic. Want to do this Malay Lufthansa 13. Have a good night. Bye bye. Want to do this Malay? We're flying over Europe right now. I think. Well, we are about to see that we're shortly going to enter the European territory, and we have light leg in the radar, thankfully, so it will prepare us for approach without needing to calculate on ourselves. That's one of the most important things. Okay, now that we're on Unicom, we can go to our cruising altitude, which is 35,000 feet. We're slowly climbing, while the Airbus autopilot system is keeping the aircraft climbing up without losing speed. And when the wind changes and the speed increases from the managed, increases from the managed, the climb rate increases. So we're going the faster way, while climbing the fastest way, without doing anything. And even though they say that robots and autonomous systems are more likely to have a failure and be disastrous, these Airbus systems have proved them all wrong. Because especially the A350, in case of some emergencies, instead of the plane giving control of the pilot, the plane takes the control itself. So even though they say that it's kind of bad for everything to be controlled by a robot, Airbus has surprised everyone. Okay. I'm going to grab a snack, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Sadly, I haven't set up the music, so I will leave the camera here.
once again from the flight deck, your captain speaking. We've just reached our cruising altitude for the flight. As we begin to settle in, I do want to remind you to please keep your feet and elbows clear from the aisle as the flight attendants will be coming through the cabin with galley cards shortly. Also, one more reminder to please refrain from congregating with the front galley where the flight deck door is located. Thank you.
Oh, hello, I'm back. Oh my god. This plane passes very close to ours. Whoop. That's interesting. You don't see that every day. Oh my god. It was really close. It's a MD-80 going to Bristol from Milano Linate. How much till the arrival? We need around. Well, you can see it here. It remains the same. 22:09. It's going to arrive. It's like literally 40 minutes. Oh, it's not 40 minutes. It's 30 minutes. Okay, let's report now our weather. I love watching your videos. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. If you have any recommendations or anything you want me to upgrade, feel free to tell me. I'm very happy to hear that. Well, now we have the latest weather information. Oh my god, I really loved this comment. Really loving my videos. Thank you very, very much. Should I improve the thumbnail next time? On Christmas, I will make a lot of lives. Whew. We are at 35,000 cruising over Germany. Have we entered German airspace? Well, we're still in France. Oh my god. I'm sorry to announce that the German ATC is off. Oh. So we probably have to land on our own. Now, let me do my Duolingo lesson. Okay, now I am back. Let's plan our descent. Okay, now let's plan our approach. Can we reach 100 views? Probably not, but we're going to try at least. Okay, next phase. Now, let's set up the arrival. We are going to land on runway 25 right, and we'll select approach ILS Zulu, runway 25 right. So runway 25 right, runway 25 right, Zulu, and the IMOCA went off on arrival. Well, I saw that IMOCA went off on arrival via the DF 446. Insert. Is this VATSIM? Yes, this is VATSIM.
Welcome flight deck, ladies and gentlemen. As we have noticed, we have begun our initial descent.
This is
down
VATSIM
from our
full
destination.
IRL
Now would
ATC,
be a good time
but
to wrap up
sadly
anything
there is
this
no
evening. Thank you very
ATC
much for
available
all birds.
here
If you
in
are up, once you
Frankfurt
return to your
because
seat,
it's
we ask
getting
that you
late.
remain seated until the aircraft arrives safely at the gate. Flight attendants, please
I'm
prepare
now
cabin for
planning
arrival.
for a manual descent. Okay, for current viewers. Now let's set up the destination that our MCD also says. The temperature, the weather reference is 10:14.14. The temperature is -5. And the barrel is 6. We're now happily descending. Let me also bring the new weather monitoring. A2, AOC menu, weather past, and weather sending, sent, and received. And we have to wait for our ABC message. It was saying new, so we'll did the message got sent? Oh yeah, it got company message and print. We can happily see the aircraft printing the paper. Do you prefer this view or this view? Okay, I'm back. We are happily climbing, descending. to current viewers, we're now descending to Frankfurt for airless runway 025 right. We have prepared our MCU for the approach. Do you have any questions regarding the aircraft or everyone? Feel free to type them in the comments. Oh well, one of my videos is going great right now. Airlines never do this for Christmas until thinner. Okay, nice to see that. Speed 250 degree, 250 knots. Engines are idling. I can also see another aircraft flying beside me. Lufthansa 787. What's this guy doing? In front of us exactly is this is an A350 flying to Chicago O'Hare. And there's many planes right now. Lufthansa, then we have a 787 and an A350. This guy in front of us is the A350 to O'Hare. also have a lot of aircraft on approach. We have a 787-9, an A321, a British Airways. You can check them out on flight rate on VATSIM radar if you want. Bro, stop. Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? The bro stop was worth it. Oh my god, who said that? Look at these planes taking off. They look so beautiful. Oh, we have new planes for Frankfurt. Thank you. Okay, let's request now our weather. Aviation weather request and then send. I'm waiting for this. There's a plane just below me. It's there's always A320. Oh. I can hear it. This is Frankfurt International Airport. The British A320 is scary. The sound he makes is scary at night. That's the Frankfurt Airport. Let's go. One of the best airports in the world. And I think it's the best airport for me. If you ask me, I would always say Frankfurt. Oh my god, what is this? What is this plane? Is this a 747 to Graz? Probably. Oh, it's a 777 to... Oh, I saw that plane when it was in Heathrow. It's flying from Heathrow to Singapore, China. So many hours. Well, I just took a screenshot of the gameplay. I love the image. This is Frankfurt Airport and we are now on approach. Let's set the altimeter to 13. Let's print the meter and let's also set the altitude to 0 knots. Also set the chart to, of course we don't have ATC. Let's set our star, which is, as a code of 10-2 Bravo, income 1 Alpha. Here we are on approach, and this is our approach to runway 25 right. 25 right is right here. We need 5,000 feet to DF426, which we're currently are, so we can turn on DF425. Approach checklist. My reference is QNH 1023. Signal signs are on. Oh yeah, they're on now. Minimums are set. 800. Auto brake is low. Engine mode selector is normal. And now we should reset our flap settings. Flaps are now extending. Well, we should also arm the speed brakes. Lufthansa 13 heading direct to Delta Foxtrot 424. Okay, we have activated approach phase 023. Just that. So, localizer, ILS, speed 180. Okay, speed is 180. Help me reach 100 views. Thank you very much for all of the subscribers and all of the support. Flaps 2 set. Flaps are decreasing. Set localizer. Approach, number 2 autopilot, and flaps 3. Let me turn on all of the landing lights.
traffic, traffic. Climb, climb, clear of conflict. Monitor vertical speed, 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 clear of conflict. Monitor vertical speed. Clear of conflict.
2,500.
Oh, guys, I went around because this guy didn't understand. I was in front of him and he
2,500.
surpassed me. I called him via messages and he didn't reply, so he was kind of unprofessional. Okay, I just realized I had my microphone off the entire time. Sorry. Oh my god, that was so embarrassing. Ha. Oh my god, that was a big mistake. Why didn't he know and tell me? Oh my god.
2,500.
Oh, we should have made it
2,500.
on the ice. Lufthansa 13 establishing ILS approach runway 25 right.
$2,500. $2,500.
Okay, sorry for before. Hadn't the microphone connected, and there was a misunderstanding with the pilot in front. He just surpassed me, and that was pretty bad. And the result didn't go around. Landing gear down.
Please prepare for landing.
Localizing start.
2,500. 2,500.
Okay, let's speed up.
2,000.
Traffic. Traffic.
2,000.
Lufthansa 123 landing ALS 25 right. Oh guys, here is the landing. Cabin is ready.
1,000. 1,000.
Wow, look at Frankfurt. The airport is amazing. Oh my god. What a lovely sight. Don't worry, Airbus, everything is normal.
500.
Manual landing.
400. 100 above. Minimum
Continue.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Reverse thrust green, so that was a 400 feet per minute landing. Not the best, but not the worst.
Auto brake off.
Auto brake is off. Lufthansa 123 just vacated runway 25 right. Now we're taxiing to the lobby gate. Yeah, John, it was a little hard, but it gets the job done. 400 feet per minute. He said me. Well, on my previous live stream on May, I made a landing 51 feet per minute. Oh, 51 feet per minute, and it's caught on camera. You can check it out if you don't trust me. It's on the flight from Frankfurt to Munich. It was my best landing ever, caught on a live stream. Okay, it's 12:30 p.m. here, so have to go a little faster because I have to go to bed. Let's do southwest taxi speed. Let me open VGS. I'm now taxiing to the gate.
Frankfurt, traffic will cover 256, 10 miles out, landing on runway 25 left.
Oof, I have to go to bed soon. We're going to taxi to stand Bravo 24. Come on, A320. You can do it. Well, 1 hour and 24 minutes, the flight time. Look at these lovely A320 landing.
Descend 256, going around.
Oh, going around. Whoa. It didn't look like a go around. We're passing now over a bridge. Oh my god, imagine driving and seeing an A320 on a bridge. That would be cool. Come on, come on. Let me turn off anti-icing. It's not needed.
Traffic, Lufthansa 796 is now pushing back at Anastasis to traffic.
The airport is empty now.
Traffic, Lufthansa 798 is reaching again. Run.
Okay, we're now taxiing. Look at this beautiful British. It was with us on departure. Heh. 2 planes, the same destination, different airlines. We have 98 views. Oh, I need 2 more views so it's 100. Please, before. Oh my god, look at this terminal. It's so beautiful. I think the most amazing part of the flight. Frankfurt. Look at this. This is a generic aircraft by the model, by the airport model. Oh, I hit the throttle too hard. Whoops. A generic model. Look at it. An A320 on Lufthansa Technik. There will be also Terminal 5 behind us. Now we're going to B24, which airport hopefully has VDGS. So we'll do a professional parking. I'm not used to VDGS, but at least I will try. Now we don't disturb anyone. It's nighttime. Have an Airbus A350 ready to go to we have an A340 going to Hong Kong, an A346 to Boston, and an A320, an A319 to Munich. This is going to Hong Kong, is going to Boston. Oh, that's amazing. What a long trips. This is Alpha 24.
Please finish with the implementation to exit runway 18 for Frankfurt traffic.
Six meters, 5 meters, 4 meters, 3 meters, 2 meters. Well, I just hit the line. Oh my god. It was snowing. The plane is covered in ice. As a breeze. But now we don't need any of these surfaces, so let's turn off the engines. Oh my god, the plane is so icy now. We had a touchdown. Crazy temperatures, so we have the anti-icing, but now for the next flight the aircraft is gonna get anti-iced. So now let's do that. Let's shut down the aircraft. Engage flight directors. 1 hour 32 minutes. Gate to gate. Thank you very much guys for watching this live stream. See you on the next one, probably next week or even tomorrow if I be able to do it. You can check it out on our Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube community posts. So have a good night or a nice day wherever you are all over the world. Bye bye. See you on the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a like in our videos. In this video, and check out all of our content, and especially our daily YouTube shorts. So nice to see you. Bye bye.